stacking chairs. The waitress has stopped pretending to smile. The band is packing guitars into old black cases, and I'm still sitting where you left me 3 winters ago. Funny, some people leave, their absence doesn't. Your favorite bourbon is still on the top shelf. Nobody orders it much anymore. Every time I look at that bottle, I remember the way you'd raise your glass and promise, here's to forever. Now forever feels like an empty bottle, standing upright with nothing left inside. The clock keeps moving, my heart still doesn't. Close the bar, leave the blues, turn off every neon light. Lock every door, sweep the floor, but don't ask me to leave before I finish talking to your memory. Some loves don't end when people walk away. Some loves stay open like the last note of an old guitar. Joe placed the check beside my glass, didn't rush me, didn't speak, just rested his hand on my shoulder. Sometimes that's all mercy looks like. No speeches, no advice, just someone willing to sit beside your silence. Tomorrow, this place will open again. The coffee will be hot, the beer will be cold, the music will start, and another lonely heart will walk in, thinking they're the first. They won't be, they never are. Close the bar, leave the blues, leave my glass right where it is. Leave your picture inside my wallet. Leave that old song on the jukebox. Maybe I won't come back next Friday. Maybe I will. Either way, this room will always know the sound of your name. The bartender turns the key. The jukebox finally falls silent. The Hammond holds one last low gospel chord. The Telecaster lets a single note hang in the smoky air. No applause, no goodbye, only the quiet sound of a woman finishing the last sip of a love that ended long before bar closed. Bartender, make it a double. Not for the whiskey, for the memory. Beside me, your boots against the rail, drawing little hearts on worn out paper bills. You steal the cherry from my drink, I'd steal your favorite smile. We thought forever was just another mile. Now the jukebox glows without you, the room still knows you left. Even the cracked old mirror feels like looking at the past. The bartender fills my glass, then quietly looks away. Some stories don't need telling, the silence says enough. Every empty seat still holds a little of your name. One bourbon, two broken hearts, only one stay behind. One bourbon, two broken hearts, still trying to rewind. Every slow guitar, every organ cry keeps asking heaven why love has to die. One bourbon, two broken hearts, one walked away, one stayed to remember. The singer wore a black dress, like midnight dressed in blue. She sang about forgiveness, I wished I knew how to. An old man tapped the rhythm with trembling weathered hands. He whispered, don't blame yourself. Some rivers change their plans. Outside the rain quit falling, the moon broke through the clouds. Funny how the sky can heal before we do. The telecaster bent one note that lingered in the air. It sounded like the question love never answered. Maybe closure isn't hearing I'm sorry. Maybe it's surviving without it. The bartender picked up my glass, but before he did, he asked, would you order the same drink if she walked in right now? I smiled for the first time in months and quietly said, no. I'd order coffee. I've got a long road ahead of me. One bourbon, one bourbon, one bourbon, one bourbon, one bourbon, one bourbon. music stays, but I don't. I walk into the sunrise, carrying a lighter soul and one less reason to look over my shoulder. But the memories keep pouring. The clock above the whiskey stopped at 3:30. Like I knew this broken night would never set me free. Bartender stacked the glasses, one by one in line. He'd watch me lose forever, one drink at a time. Your scarf still hangs on the back of that old chair. Nobody moves it anymore. Like somehow you're still there. The singer whispered softly, this next one's for the lost. Every soul inside that room already knew the cost. Some nights the silence sings louder than the band. 3 A.M. at the neon bar, where broken hearts don't hide. 3 A.M. at the neon bar, where lonely people cry. Every empty bottle, every slow guitar knows exactly who we are beneath these neon stars. 3 A.M. at the neon bar, I'm still talking to your memory. A waitress folding napkins, trying not to stare. She'd seen 1,000 stories end in that same chair. An old man fed the jukebox one last silver dime, said play the one my darling loved just one more time. Nobody spoke a sentence, nobody had to try, because pain has its own language. In the middle of the night, the Telecaster answered with one long crying bend, like it couldn't tell where the song stopped or the heartbreak began. If love could hear me, would it come back for one more dance? 3 A.M. at the neon bar, the nights are growing dim. 3 a.m. at the neon bar, but I still think of him. Every lonely heartbeat, every pouring rain keeps writing your name across my window pane. 3 a.m. at the neon bar. The night still wears your shadow. The bartender turned off the jukebox, and suddenly the room was quiet. That's when I heard my own heart say, you survived. 3 a.m. at the neon bar. The sunrise found my face. 3 a.m. at the neon bar became a place of grace. Every broken promise, every tear I cried, couldn't stop the morning waiting just outside. 3 a.m. at the neon bar. You left my world, but not my will to live. You unlocked the front door at 6 o'clock. I walked in at 6:05. Same corner, same stool, same bourbon. He looked at the empty chair across from me and quietly asked, you still saving that seat? I smiled like a fool. Just one more Friday. The first band played love songs. The second band played Heartbreak. By the third set, even the guitar sounded tight every time. The front door opened, my heart stood up before I did. the sweetest lie you'll ever believe. I save you a seat until closing time. Save you my last dance, my last smile, my last sip of bourbon. But the only thing that ever sat across from me was your memory, wearing your favorite smile. Around midnight, Joe brought 2 coffees. I laughed, you know I'm drinking bourbon. He shrugged, one's for you, one's for tomorrow. Thought maybe you'd finally choose morning instead of midnight. I stared at that second cup for a long time, long enough to realize he wasn't talking about coffee. Maybe the saddest thing about loving somebody isn't that they leave. Maybe it's how long we keep setting the table for someone who's already gone. I saved you a seat until closing time tonight. I pushed that chair back in, not because I stopped loving you, because I finally stopped waiting. The band played one last song. Joe smiled, the lights came on. I left the bourbon, picked up the coffee, and walked into a sunrise that had been waiting for longer than you ever did. The hope and unsigned turns to close. The Hammond breeze, one last gospel chord. The telecast cries its final soulful goodbye. The untouched chair faces a table one last time. Morning light slips through the windows. Joe picks up the empty glass, smiles to himself and whispers, see you again. Only next time, bring your future. Leave the ghost at home. Nobody clapped when she walked onto the stage. She wasn't famous, she wasn't young, she wasn't dressed like the women on television. She just carried a heart too heavy to leave at home. The band looked at her, she nodded once, and the whole room stopped breathing. The first note didn't sound like music, it sounded like someone opened in an old room. Every word fell on tired souls. The truck driver stopped drinking. The waitress stopped walking. Even the bartender forgot to wipe the glass in his hand, because everybody knew she wasn't just singing, she was surviving. She sang like she'd already lost everything, like love had packed its suitcase and never looked back, like every tear had learned its own melody, and every broken heart in that little bar quietly whispered, she's singing my life. When she reached the last chorus, her voice finally cracked. Not from weakness, from honesty, she stepped back from the microphone, closed her eyes, let the choir carry the final line. The guitar cried beside her like an old friend who understood without asking a single question. Broken hearts still beat. She sang like she'd already lost everything, but somehow she still found one more reason to stand, one more reason to believe, one more reason to sing until the darkness learned her name, but learned her name. The applause didn't start right away. First, there was silence, because some songs leave people too full of truth to speak. Then one pair of hands began clapping, then another, until the whole room rose to its feet. Not for the singer, for the courage it took to tell the truth. The spotlight slowly fades. The bartender pours one last drink. Nobody orders. The Hammond breeze, a final gospel chord. They cleared every table except one, the one where you left half your drink and all of my heart. Your fingerprints are fading from that weathered crystal glass, but every Friday evening I still pretend they'll last. The bartender won't move it, the weeks have come and gone. He says some things around here deserve to stay a little longer. The jukebox hums so quietly, like it's scared to wake the pain. Every song reminds this room you once danced in the rain. Between the bottle sides, some memories don't disappear, they simply change disguise. I came to forget you, but this old bar remembers everything. The glass you left half full still waits beside my hand. The glass you left half full, like it doesn't understand. Every drop that's left, every fading trace, still reflects the smile I can never replace. The glass you left half full, and the heart you left half whole. A saxophone started crying soft beneath the blue lit stage. The singer closed her weary eyes and sang about better days. A woman by the window wiped tears with her sleeve. We never spoke a single word, we shared what grief believes. The bartender filled my coffee instead of pouring rye. He smiled and softly whispered, don't let tonight decide your life. Outside the rain grew lighter, the clouds began to break. Sometimes dawn arrives before your heart can feel awake. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's remembering without breaking. The glass you left half full no longer owns my soul. Can't keep me from rocking, can't keep me from growing old. Every lonely midnight, every closing song taught me love can't leave, but life keeps moving on. The glass you left half full, I leave it on the bar with yesterday. Before I left, I picked up that old glass, walked to the sink, walked out, breathing, and that's enough for tonight. The chair is empty, the music is gone, the whiskey is finished, but somehow hope is finally the strongest thing left in the room. Let's dance. Last song, last chance to remember. Floor looked abandoned, except for one old pair, an 80-year-old couple still floating through the air. She rested on his shoulder like she'd done a whole life through, and all I could think about was dancing there with you. The bartender dimmed the lights, the singer closed her eyes. The whole room held its breath as the steel guitar began to cry. I held my empty whiskey like I still held your hand. Funny what the lonely heart will convince you to understand. Everyone leaves eventually, but love leaves its footsteps. Nobody slow dances alone. Even when the room is empty, nobody slow dances alone. Memories become your company. Every broken promise, every faded kiss comes back for one more dance on nights like this. Nobody slow dances alone. I'm still holding your ghost. The waitress folded napkins, watching from the side. She'd seen the same old story 1,000 Friday nights. A young man bought a red rose, left it on the bar, said it was for anyone missing someone's heart. The band kept playing softly, the drummer barely moved. Every brush across the snare sounded like old blues. Outside the rain kept falling, inside time stood still. Some nights love keeps dancing long after love is killed. Some ghosts don't haunt houses, they haunt songs. Nobody slow dances alone. The jukebox knows it's true. Nobody slow dances alone. Every song still leads to you. Every lonely heartbeat, every closing bell carries one more story this old bar won't tell. Nobody slow dances kissed his wife's forehead and whispered, "Thank you for every dance." I looked at the empty space beside me and whispered, "I would have thanked you too, yeah. Nobody slow dances alone. Love never leaves the floor. Nobody slow dances alone. Not if you loved before. Every tear remembered, every smile we knew becomes another heartbeat that quietly carries you. Nobody slow dances alone. Tonight I'll dance with the memory. Tomorrow I'll dance with hope. Dance floor is empty. The music is gone. But somewhere inside this heart, the last slow dance is still playing. Bartender, make this the last one. Not because I stopped loving her, because I have to start saving myself. Took the stool beside the window where we used to hide from rain. Your perfume still lives somewhere between the whiskey and the pain. The jukebox found our love song without a single chord. Like every broken memory, still knew where I belonged. The bartender looked at me, then slowly filled my glass. He whispered, "Some nights love leaves, but life still asks you back." To be, if tears could pay the tab, I'd own this whole bar by now. Last whiskey before goodbye, burning like your name. Last whiskey before goodbye, nothing feels the same. Yeah. her tired eyes, sang slow enough to pray. Every word she borrowed sounded like mine yesterday. The old man by the corner folded up his hat, said, "Child, love ain't measured by what you get back." Outside the storm was breaking, the thunder rolled away. Inside my heart the silence finally had something to say. It whispered, "You survive." Maybe healing starts the moment you stop waiting for the door to open again. Last whiskey before goodbye. No more drowning in regret. Last whiskey before goodbye. Some memories stay, but don't own me yet. Every crying guitar, every Hammond prayer, help me find the strength still hiding there. Last whiskey before goodbye. The night didn't save me, hope did. Half the whiskey in the glass. For the first time, the bottle didn't win. The bartender smiled, nodded once, like he'd been waiting for that moment long before I was whiskey before goodbye. Now pour me morning light. Last whiskey before goodbye. I made it through the night. Every broken promise, every tear I've cried became another reason to stay alive. Last whiskey before goodbye. I'll leave the bottle on the bar, but I'll carry the music home. The bartender knows my name. He don't ask what happened anymore. He just pours the same whiskey into the same cracked glass and slides it across the counter. There's a couple laughing by the jukebox. I smile like it don't hurt, but every love song still finds the place you left behind. Your cigarette burned out in the ashtray hours ago. Funny, the smoke stayed longer than you did. Your perfume still hangs inside this room. Or maybe it's just another memory, too stubborn to leave. I keep turning toward the door every time it opens. Hope can be a cruel habit. for memories that never paid the bill. Tell that old guitar to cry a little louder. Baby, then it'll drown out your name. The band starts playing one more slow blues. The singer closes her eyes on every note, like she's singing for someone who never came back. I recognize that look, it's the same one I see every morning in my own mirror. She ain't singing to the crowd, she's singing to survive. So am I. Maybe both taste the same. The last woman at the bar, the bartender turns the chairs upside down. The neon sign starts flickering. The whiskey is gone. But my heart still refuses last call. So I'll leave a 20 on the counter, pick up the pieces you left behind. Walk out into the rain and let the night carry away everything except my soul. The jukebox stops spinning. The bartender kills the lights. The Telecaster holds one last crying note. The hammer fades into silence. The rain keeps falling. A lone pair of high heels echoes down an empty street. Fade to warm in a log tape. He kissed my forehead like nothing was wrong, held my hand. Walking through the front door, pulled out my chair, ordered my favorite bourbon, smiled at the bartender. If Heartbreak hadn't already learned his name, you would have sworn he loved me. Halfway through the second set, his phone lit up, he looked down, the smile disappeared. He whispered, "I'll be right back." He laid $20 on the bar, walked toward the door, and somehow I knew Those 4 words will become the longest goodbye of my life. The band never stopped playing, neither did my heart. He left before the last song, before the lights came on, before the whiskey lost its burn. Says goodbye. I waited through every chorus, every guitar cry, every closing chord, but the only thing that came back was the silence. The bartender walked over, picked up his untouched glass, looked at me for a long moment, then quietly said, honey, anybody who leaves before the last song never deserved the dance. I cried not because he was wrong, because he was right. Before the music ends, he left before the last song, but I stayed, I listened to every note, every goodbye, every lesson. I watched the bartender turn off the neon lights, the band pack away their dreams. Then I walked out into the morning, not waiting for him, waiting for myself, because the woman who walked into that bar needed him. The woman who walked out didn't. The last in the empty room, the Hammond breathes one final gospel chord. The bartender turns the key in the lock outside. The rain stopped. The sky turns pale blue. The road ahead is empty. For the first time, it doesn't scare her. She smiles, pulls her coat close, and walks toward a future that won't leave before the last song. The neon sign has my face memorized. Every Friday it paints the same blue tears across this old bar. Joe's still polishing the same whiskey glasses. The jukebox still skips on track 7, and I'm still trying to understand how forever only lasted One summer, I watched a couple slow dance tonight. He kissed her forehead like she was the safest place he'd ever known. I couldn't look away, not because I missed you, because I miss believing love could stay. That's the part nobody warns you about. Sometimes you don't lose the person, you lose the version of yourself who believed in forever. The saddest songs aren't written by musicians, they're written by memories that refuse to die. Every Friday night, the old blues singer walked over during the break. She looked at me like she'd known me for years. She whispered, "Baby, don't build a home inside someone who's already leaving." Then she smiled, the kind of smile only survivors wear. One day this bar will forget my name. The bartender will retire. The jukebox will finally stop playing. But somewhere this song will still be keeping company with another lonely soul who's wondering if they'll ever love again. Another night, another goodbye, but maybe not forever. Maybe healing sounds like a slow blues played just before sunrise. Moving on isn't forgetting. Maybe it's finally believing you deserve someone who never made you wait. At the end of the bar, pour one last song, not one last drink. I'm thirsty for tomorrow now. The bartender nods quietly, the register closes, the neon sign buzzes, then fades to Hammond, breathes one last gospel chord. The telecaster sings a final blue goodbye outside. The rain has stopped, the sky is turning gold. She buttons for coat, takes a deep breath and walks toward the sunrise, leaving the blues behind, but carrying the song. is the stage. The red vinyls crack, the table leans, and somebody carved forever into the wood about 20 years ago. That's where you said, baby, I'll never leave. Funny, some promises fade faster than cheap whiskey on an empty tongue. Every Friday night I take the same seat, not because I'm waiting for you anymore, because some ghosts need witnesses before they'll finally disappear. The bartender knows better than ask if I'm alright. He simply turns the jukebox up when my eyes start telling the truth. Love didn't kill me, it just taught me how quiet an empty booth can be. She left her heart in booth number 5, right beside a half-finished drink and a dream that never made it home. Now every slow song calls a name, every blue guitar knows a story, and every lonely soul who walks in here can feel the echo of a woman learning how to survive her own goodbye. The singer steps up to the microphone. She closes her eyes before the first note. When she sings, the whole room falls still. Even the whiskey seems to stop burning for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Every broken heart in this bar beats together like one. No applause, just quiet tears and the sound of people remembering. We used to go. Find the woman who's singing instead of crying, the one who's smiling without pretending, the one who finally stopped confusing loneliness with love. She'll look familiar because she's me. She left her heart number 5, but she didn't leave a soul. She picked it up, one blue note at a time, one prayer, one sunrise, one song. Now the booth still sits by the stage, but it no longer belongs to Heartbreak. It belongs to the woman who walked in broken and walked out with a voice strong enough to sing her own name. The bartender wipes the counter one last time. The neon sign buzzes softly. The Hammond holds a warm, lingering call. The Telecaster cries its final soulful farewell. Rain falls outside Joe behind the counter saw me walk in, reached for my bottle before I sat down. He looked at the empty stool beside mine and quietly turned it over. Didn't say a word, he already knew you weren't coming. Not tonight, maybe not ever again. That old neon sign outside the window still blinks your favorite color blue, like the dress you wore the night you danced barefoot across this floor, laughing like heartbreak could never find us here. Lord, how little we knew. The jukebox still believes in forever. I wish my heart was that innocent. Don't save my stool tonight. Let somebody else sit where hope used to live. Pour my whiskey for another stranger trying to forget a name. They still whisper in their sleep. I spent enough nights waiting for a door that never opens tonight. I'm taking my broken heart home. The band starts playing our old song. The guitar player looks over and gives me a slow nod. Not pity, respect, like he knows some battles ain't won with this they're won by standing up and walking away before the last note breaks you. Sunday morning after a long storm, like someone who stays. Don't save my stool tonight. Leave it empty. Let the neon shine on somebody else. Let the jukebox play another heartbreak. Mine has finally reached its last verse. I'll leave my tip on the counter, my memories in this room, and walk out with something I haven't carried in years. Peace. Joe nods as I reach the door. He doesn't say, "See you tomorrow." He simply smiles outside. The rain has finally stopped. The streetlights reflect on the wet pavement. The Telecaster holds one last beautiful note. The hammer fades like a distant prayer. The door closes. The stool remains empty. But for the first time, my heart isn't I used to count the ice cubes melting in your glass. They disappeared slower than the promises you made. Every Friday night you said, baby, this'll be my last one. But the sunrise always found you holding another bottle instead of me. I learned to read your footsteps. If they stumbled, I knew the whiskey had won again. If they came too quiet, I knew you'd spend all your words talking to strangers at another bar. Funny, the woman who loved you most always heard about your night from somebody else. I kept believing love could save you, but love can't rescue someone who's still in love with leaving. He loved the bottle more than me. It held him closer, stayed longer. He whispered secrets into amber glass. He never trusted to my heart. I fought for a man who kept choosing a drink over forever. And somehow I blame myself. Tonight I'm sitting in the same bar where I used to wait for you. Only difference is I'm drinking coffee, watching the neon lights reflect on the rain. The bartender slides my cup across the counter and quietly says, you look lighter. I smile because grief gets heavy, but healing travels light. More than his excuses. The whiskey can keep his secrets. The bar can keep his empty stool. I'm taking my heart out into the morning sun, where no neon has to pretend to be daylight, where no broken promise echoes through the smoke. Just me walking home with both hands wrapped around a future that finally has my name on it. The bartender turns off the neon sign. The Hammond breathes one last Sunday chord. The Telecaster cries a final blue goodbye. The coffee cup sits in rushes in, she steps outside, and this time she never looks back.